B-rad was able to hit 8,000 trophies, aka Ultimate Champions League last season with this Hawk Mortar triple spell control deck, and a really interesting deck. And today I'm gonna ask myself, is the deck so broken or is B-rad just absolutely busted? And this is what we're gonna find out today. I guess starting off with a Hawk Rider is a completely fine play, but I'm also thinking about going for a Mortar, but I guess we're just gonna go for a Hawk Rider. And let's find out what opponent is going to play. He has bats. So if I see bats, it's most of the time at least a kind of bait deck. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be Giant Graveyard, also Skeleton Army, the Graveyard. So it's a kind of bait deck, right? We have triple spells. So if you have triple spell against a bait deck, you're always pretty happy. Also, another great thing about this is that he doesn't really have any response to the Mighty Miner, as you guys can see. So the Mighty Miner will completely clean up everything. I'm also going to use my ability here. Really simple. Why I did that, right? Makes sense, since the bats really were like able to kill everything, and also I didn't really want to use my snowball on top of that, since I want to use my snowball on offense, so I'm happy about that. I'm using the Hawk Rider on the right line here, since I know he still needs to play something. He's going for bowler, and I guess the bowler won't be in time to defend like both hits, so we're gonna get 2 shots. Happy about this. Right now my cycle is a bit awkward, so most likely I need to go for the Musketeer. And yeah, I think it's kind of safe to say that B-rad is a really good player. And we know he's good with Mighty Miner and with Miner. And Mighty Miner and Miner is the same basically, just that the good old Mighty Miner is maybe a bit better. But yeah, just Mighty Miner is one of the best cards right now in Clash Royale. The deck is also so good. And I just feel like if you're a good player and you have the Mighty Miner unlocked, it's just so easy right now, at least in my opinion, to get like a really good trophy record, since there's a boosted card. Always there are like some top players in the meta, or like top players in the world. I don't really want to say B-rad is one of them, since he already had like a ton of good finishes. But there are like a ton of players which have really good finishes because of boosted cards. I mean, there's some players which have a drop 100 finish since there was a clone bug. You guys remember the clone bug, when a clone wasn't like being one-shot from everything and just had the same HP as the other troops? This was like an excellent, it was like absolutely credible. There were like players which had like a top 100 finish, since they used like Lava Clone all the time, but normally they weren't even able to get top, okay, I'm gonna go snowball here, I guess. They weren't even able to get top 1000 even normally. I'm gonna go for my Hawk Rider here. Let's see what he does. He's mostly just gonna go drop his bowler. That's what he does. And yeah, Mighty Miner just makes the matchup so much easier. I would say, if you guys don't have Mighty Miner unlocked, you could also think about using the Valkyrie in this deck. I mean, that's kind of the normal variation you normally play, but it's for sure not better. So I'm going for my boy here. I'm gonna go now for my Hawk Rider. I guess I'm going now for this. I'm using my Earthquake here late, since I feel like he might use something. I'm gonna go for my snowball now. The Hawk Rider is on the tower. I can just snowball it back. One more shot. GG's were placed. It felt so easy, but also this deck is so annoying to face, so I'm happy about this dub. I guess we could start off with a snowball this one. And did we hit the tower? Yes, we do. Okay, so that's a really unfortunate cycle, right? Since I don't have my log, also don't have skeletons. So I guess I need to go for a Hawk Rider just like this. I'm also going to go for a log here, killing this. We don't get a Hawk Rider shot, but I guess it's fine, the situation. I am going to drop my skeleton side just to distract the Dark Prince. It's okay though. So he has Ewis most likely, and Ewis is pretty annoying for a Mighty Miner, since I don't have a delivery, since I don't have a fireball to kill that. So Electrozet is pretty good. I'm going to snowball this just to kill and also get some decent tower damage. Unfortunately for us, our Must didn't get the shot. So he has also Mother Witch. So I guess Double Prince, Mother Witch, Ewis. I thought first of all it's like a classic giant Double Prince deck, but with the Mother Witch in his deck, I'm not 100% sure.
Hello, it's me.
Okay, plays a Packer. So I guess I'm just gonna go for my Hawk Rider here. Really solid Hawk Rider. I guess now I'm just gonna go for my log here. But look at the Musketeer value. Look at the massive Musketeer value. That's absolutely crazy. That's absolutely mind-blowing. We can also go for Mortar here, and he doesn't really have the best response. Mighty Miner on defense, Mighty Miner on offense is so good. So I'm just gonna use my ability instant here. Why I'm using that? Since I know my Mighty Miner will still put in work on the right lane. He still needs to drop something. I'm going for my Hawk Rider here, since I feel like he's really low on elixir. But look at this, look at this, look at the Hawk Rider coming down. This is the thing. This is why I really like Morthawk. This is why I also feel like Mortarhawk is sometimes way more annoying to play against, rather having like a Mortar Miner. Mortar Miner is a way more solid deck, but I guess like sometimes you have a building deck, right? You have a cannon in your deck, and cannon absolutely so good against the mortar. But we also have the Q and we also have the Hawkware. So your opponent, especially if he's like playing Lockware, which is a really popular deck, you absolutely shred them, right? They cannot really kill the mortar. You have triple spell. Hawk EQ is so annoying for them to defend. So this is why the deck is so good. I'm going for my lock here. I'm going to go for my mortar. I'm also, good thing to know, EQ plus lock kills Mother Witch. So I guess I'm also going to use my ability here. And I don't really think I need it. So I'm just going to chill here. Okay, I guess I'm just going to snowball and then I have still my log ready. Skeleton just like that. I'm going for my Hawk Rider now, since it was kind of obvious that he goes in for Zap. And if he goes in for Prince in time, there will still be at least one shot, maybe even two. He still drops something, so I can easily drop here my EQ here, also going for my log. I'm going to snowball this everything back. And I'm just going to go in for my Hawk Rider here. I'm going in for Skeleton just like this. And the Earthquake will be enough. GG's, well played. Almost flawless victory against P.E.K.K.A. Double Prince. I guess Skeleton in this situation is fine. I'm just going to split them in the back. And yeah, just going to wait how he's going to respond to that. But it looks like he's not playing anything. So siding a log here. Trying to bait out something. I might go in now for my Mortar. Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to drop my Mortar at the bridge. Try to get some value on top of the tower. At least like forcing out something. Okay, the good thing is also E-Giant is not really in the meta anymore, so going in, be a bit more aggressive with your mortars is fine. But yeah, if your opponent has like some cards which could be the good old Electric, you don't really want to play a mortar at the bridge, right? Since they're just going to be able to go in mortar, I mean E-Giant at the bridge opposite lane. So it's going to be yeah, a splash deck, so I'm going to drop my EQ here since I thought it's going to be the one with the Tombstone, but it looks like it's going to be the Bowler one. So it was a really bad EQ, I shouldn't have played that. Okay, I'm just gonna let it go here. What I'm gonna do right now is just gonna go in for a log late here, really good log. And yeah, okay, the EQ was really bad. The good thing is, I think Mighty Miner gets a ton of value in this matchup. Since it looks like he doesn't really have too many responses against that. He looks like he doesn't have Ewis. So having Mighty Miner against Vol and so on is fine. Musketeer also gets some value, but his defense is so good and always like the counter push he gets. So I need to be careful about that. I might get the Hawk Rider down. Question is, do I really want a Hawk Rider? I guess I'm just gonna go Mortar opposite here. I just want to go play something. I don't really want him to also go in for a Graveyard now. And yeah, this is good. So I'm also going to play my Hawk Rider here since he needs to, like, he's gonna activate King Tower soon anyway. So I'm going to play my Skeleton just like this to split them up. I'm going now for my Musketeer here, killing the Baby Dragon. And I know that his bowl is out of cycle, so I'm being aggressive with my Mortar, still protect my Mighty Miner here. Also using my ability, since I think it's a good ability to use. Let's go. I'm going in now for my log here. Log is coming down. I just hope we're gonna get one shot. Maybe not. No, we do not. So I'm now going to use my snowball here, since I think I have to use it. Otherwise, I'm struggling. Okay, he's playing it really well so far. I need to go opposite lane, so I'm going to play my Mortar opposite. Just apply some pressure. Okay, this is fine. I get ability down, which is also good. So I think we get ability on tower. Yeah, we do. I'm going to play my Musk now. And now I'm just going to go Hawk in case he could go Graveyard. Yeah, he does. So I just want to pressure him that he needs to at least play something. Okay, now I'm going to go now for my Mortar here. Since, yeah, I know he spent some of Elixir. But we also get a bit unlucky with Skeleton damage, to be fair. Using my Snowball here. Okay, this is fine. I hope we get like a connection. No, we do not. Okay, I'm going for Hawk Rider opposite lane. Exactly, really good Hawk Rider. Skeletons just like this. Log just like that. Mortar opposite lane. He's playing it really well. Seems like I'm doing quite some mistakes. I guess I'm going now for my Mighty Miner like this. Okay, the good old boys on time. I'm just gonna go Hawk Rider here. Also the Mighty. I'm gonna snowball this, I guess. He goes in for... Oh, that was a really early one, but he still get it in time. Surprised with that. Musketeer like this. Skeleton just like that. Snowball. Hawk Rider like this. Aggressive to bait out something. And another mortar here. Let's see what he does now. Okay, he instantly gets shredded. That's great. Okay, Hawk Rider now. Log like this. Also Musketeer at the bridge. Like, we are cycling a Musketeer. The 3-card cycle is absolutely destroying him, to be fair. So we're going for this. I'm also now going for my Hawk Rider opposite lane just to apply some aggression. I can go in for my Earthquake here. And now just about like waiting because he will freeze now. Skeleton just like this. Hawk Rider like that. And I'm going for my snowball here. And I know there's no way he's going to defend. He still defend the must. GG's well played. What an absolutely amazing triple elixir game. Starting off this game, going in for a Hawk Rider first play is fine. I just absolutely love this deck. And the great thing is, what I really love about this deck is not just like an offense, also defense, and just like the cycle. Everything works so well together in the deck. So if you give this deck a good player, they're just gonna dominate. So I'm going for my skeletons here. Skeletons are doing a fine job cleaning up all of that. And also, we're able to go in for Hawk Rider. We're going to go Hawk Rider opposite lane now. Even we got some good damage. Since I just want to, like, let's see what he does. He's going for Hawk Rider, so that's fine. I'm using my ability here. And the good thing is the Hawk Rider still tanks a bit. So I might get some decent Hawk Rider chip there. I mean, Mighty Miner chip. We didn't. But also, he needed to commit a Barbarian Burst. So he's spending Elixir. This is great. This is fine. Let's go. I guess mortar is fine. Okay. Okay, he plays an execution. Didn't really expect that. But interesting deck, right? He's playing a giant skeleton graveyard control deck. Didn't really expect that. Skeletons. Okay, I'm just gonna cycle my mask. In case he goes in G-scale, I'm going opposite lane with my Hawk Rider. The bad thing is he has Zappies. Zappies are quite annoying. Okay, I'm going same lane here. Since I know, yeah, he can go in for G-scale. But we will still get a shot. Or he's going for Tornado anyway. Okay, he goes in for Tornado anyway. Makes sense, right? Thinking about cycling EQ. I think the key in the last matchup was, which was kind of winning us the game, was going opposite lane. We didn't go same lane. If we go same lane, we get destroyed, similar to the last matchup. So we get a Modern Tower, right? And the question is, what is he going to do? I'm going for Skeletons, hopefully picking up that. No, my reaction is horrible. So I'm going for a Mighty Miner just like that. And now I'm going to go for my Hawk Rider here, since he will use Zappies. Kind of obvious play. So just as protection. And right now I'm chilling. I'm using my ability now to kill up all the Zappies. Let's go. I'm going for a Musketeer now. I'm using my mortar here, since you can get an easy defense here. Musketeer is really good against Graveyard, as long as you're like not having any tank down. So we just not take any damage at all. Going for a Hawk Rider here, and he's gonna activate King Tower anywhere. And he needs to be careful at one point about his King Tower. So cycling my giant snowball like this is a great play. And I don't know if the Musketeer connects. No, I don't think so. Would have been cool, but it's also fine. So I'm going for my skeletons here. Earthquake like this. The good thing is that an interaction which you for sure should know if you're playing Clash Royale is that mortar plus log kills Zappies. So I'm going for this now. I need to go Musketeer like that. The Hawk Rider gets pulled back, but I guess it might still get one shot. No, it doesn't. But I can go in for my log here. Really good log. And I guess I'm just going to cycle my skeletons here, and I'm just playing another mortar. So we're doing the same over and over, but it's working out so far. So I guess this time I'm going for my log here. I guess he's just going to let it go.
No, I wanted to save that as a surprise too.
Okay, he has also Tombstone. That's what we didn't know. Okay, Musketeer like this. If he's playing a poison on top of that, I'm fine. Okay, that was a really bad, at least in my opinion, a really bad graveyard, since I can easily defend that, and also it's the wrong side. So happy about that. And also I don't know if a lane switch is the best play for him. So I guess I'm just gonna play my Musketeer here. The Hawk Rider gets one huge shot. Mighty Miner like that. Oh, that was a horrible, horrible executioner. So what I'm gonna do right now is just gonna apply some aggression. I'm going for my Hawk Rider now. I'm going for my Snowball here, just slowing down. I still need to play something, right? The Mortar doesn't really do the job, but that was a really awesome, Mortar shot. So right now I'm gonna go play my Musketeer high, going for Skeletons, going in for the Log. Earthquake like this. Skeleton just like that. I'm gonna go Snowball now. Need to go also Log since there are like 2 Skeletons surviving, and this makes it a bit bad. Going now for my Hawk Rider here. Going in for my Earthquake since he most likely will drop a Tombstone. No! White's going back! No! This is it. 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 This is not it! We're winning! I knew that! Let's go! I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I need to say as a final statement for sure, B-rad is an awesome player, but also this deck is so great. So if you combine the best player, one of the best players in the world, with one of the greatest decks in the game, this just makes one an ultimate champion player. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys that you guys felt entertained. Use code Morten in the shop, subscribe to the channel, let me know which deck from which YouTuber I should use next. Peace out.